Hey guys, Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com. Today I've got a really cute little gift card holder for you. It's our challenge in the craft social. We want to see your gift card holders. So this one's made from a 6x6 piece of designer series paper. You can make it as simple or you could really zhuzh it up like we did here. Cute little flip pocket with a place for a message. We got dads, grads, moms, brides, all kinds of occasions for giving gift cards now. Teacher appreciation is coming up. And if you missed last week's gift card holder, you'll want to check out our cute little pocket gift card holder. Now, the challenge in the craft social is to make either one of these patterns, to make either one of these gift card holders using your Stampin' Up! Supplies and share. If you share your gift card holder with us this week before Tuesday, April, let me get the date, before Tuesday, April 6th, then you'll be eligible for prizes, but you can share anytime in the craft social. All right, so those are our gift card holders. I'll link to this previous video in the description below. Today we're gonna get busy making this one. Now, it is retirement time at Stampin' Up! There is a new last chance list that just posted on Tuesday, April 1st. Check it out. Get your discounts. Card Club for Cool People. We are using the whole suite Delightful Floral in Card Club for April. We're using the Friends of the Ocean for Card Club in May. And embossing folders are Cute Crochet, which I know is on discount, and the Soft Waves embossing folder. I will send you some links to add some products to your kit if you like. But shop that list and be sure to get the things that you want before they're gone. There are some nice discounts on the list. I haven't studied it yet, but I will soon. All right, so we've got our designer series paper. It's 6x6 and two-sided, right? So I want to have this floral side out. And so to get my floral side out, I'm going to start with the inside up. All right, so there's the inside pattern I want. And I'm going to score at 2.5 and then rotate to the right. And I'm going to score at 2.5 and 3. Really simple. This is our template. We're going to work those score lines and trim that paper according to the template. Got a bone folder and some paper snips. And I want to fold inside out because if the pattern cracks when we fold, I'd rather that happen inside. And sometimes with a printed paper, the stress of the paper fiber stretching when you work the fold can cause the pattern to crack. So I'll do it inside out first and then right side in. Now we're going to just trim out this one rectangle here. So we've got the 2.5 inch score line, 2.5 from the left. And that's the rectangle that we want to take out. All right, so we're going to get along this first score line. We're going to cut off the score line and then rotate and cut off this first score line. Then this rectangle right here is going to be a glue tab. So cut down and then a little angle and then angle down to that score line. There's our gift card holder. Now we want to put a thumb notch here so that it's easy to pull the card out. So you know me, I'm going to have to mark center. Otherwise, it'll be so far off, it'll look crazy. So I'm just going to grab my little centering ruler and I'm going to find the center. And I'm going to mark it. And then I'm going to use a 1-inch circle punch to punch out that notch. I don't know why I'm so center challenged, but I am. So the centering ruler is my best friend. And there's also a centering ruler on the Stampin' Up! Grid paper. And the Simply Score tool has a centering ruler. All right, there's our gift card pocket. Let's get some tear and tape adhesive and seal this up. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to put the tear and tape adhesive on the outside pattern of the glue tab. So we've got this little 1/2-inch glue tab right here, and you want to put it as close to the fold as you can get it. And then you're going to open up your pocket and put another strip of adhesive all the way at the bottom and stop at the fold. All right, then we'll grab a take your pick tool and remove the liner. Make sure that anything that's gone off any of the edges is folded back. Remove the liner here too. Don't glue it to the table. Fold up any adhesive. Now, I'm going to bring the tab in and fold up to make your pocket. And you can add your gift card now if you like. And there it is. This will fold up. We'll close it with a little flap and some Velcro. And we've made a cute little gift card pocket. Just in time for the season of giving gift cards. All right, let me take and show you a couple of die cuts that I've already done, and then we're going to do a little bit of die cutting. So I have a postage rectangle here. This is from Perennial Postage, and it is cut from basic white. And then I have a little circle tag here, also cut from basic white, and some little hearts. Here's the die, cut from Pool Party. All right, now those tag and hearts you're going to want to know because it's the best die set ever for cute little tags and bits is from Tags to Go. This is a new online exclusive product. And then I have a embossed oblong. Now, I had this card that was embossed in my crumb cake scraps. I did it with the, I think it's called Dashing Details embossing folder. This is from the annual catalog. And I just took the card front out of the scraps and punched myself this little oblong shape using the modern oval punch. All right, so that's what we got there. And then one more little thing. I have a bow and a part of a bow that I'm going to cut down. I use the bow punch and old olive cardstock. We're going to cut this partial one down to 3 leaves. Okay, so there's all of our little cardstock pieces, except for our flowers. Hang on, what do I have here? Daffodil Delight scraps and some crushed curry scraps. These are the largest flower and details, and then the medium flower and details from the Delightful Wishes dies. All right, so that's what we've got. Let's go ahead and die cut our details from crushed curry and our flower bases from Daffodil Delight. I'll get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I've got one of these little squeeze bottles from Amazon. The link's in the description below. I love these. I just put my multi-purpose liquid glue in it. So that's what I'm going to use. If you are not a friend of liquid glue or liquid glue is not your friend, you might put a little bit of adhesive sheet on the back of your crushed curry cardstock to make those little details peel and stick. I'm going to go ahead and use my squeeze bottle. I really have good control with that and love it. And all I did was put the Stampin' Up! Tombow liquid glue, the multi-purpose liquid glue, in the squeeze bottle because I really like that glue. I just have a little bit more control with my squeezy bottle. All right, we can run all the pieces we need for our flowers inside and out all at one time. Love that. All right, so we've got some details and the base, 2 tones of that beautiful yellow color, and it's going to give us this gorgeous accent for outside and this one for inside. Let's go ahead and adhere these. To keep the mess to a minimum, I love my little squeeze bottle, but I also love my silicone here, craft sheet from Stampin' Up! And I add a little bit of glue. A little bit goes a long way. I'll just kind of hold one of the extreme edges with my fingertip and then just dot the tiniest bit of glue on the detail piece. And you really don't need a lot at all. A little bit goes a very long way. All right, we can let that dry for just a second, and let's bring in our oblong shape. And I'm going to grab my Simply Score tool again. We want to fold this oval, and the neatest way to do it is to pop it in so that one end is against this edge of the Simply Scored tool, the side edge, and the flat is across the top. Once you got it kind of snug in that corner, run down at 3/4 of an inch, and we'll give that a fold with the bone folder. Bring our pocket in here, tear and tape, and some Velcro dots. I get these on Amazon. I have a link below for a single pack and then a box of 6. I'll tell you that sometimes I've bought the box of 6 from the supplier a couple of times, but they go in and out of stock. They're a really good value if you can catch them when they're in stock. All right, so we put nice generous amount of tear and tape on the short side of the fold, and then roll up any excess. We're going to, oh, here we go. I'm going to try to get center. And so what I'm doing is I've got the fold above the edge of the gift card holder, and I'm just laying it where I think it looks centered right to left. And then I'm going to adhere that little flap to the back. Still looks cute from the back. And now the front needs a dot of Velcro. When I get these Velcro, I put the 2 sides together on the whole sheet, and then I just cut off a pair. And now I'll take that pair and be sure that I've got the clear side down, and remove the liner from the fuzzy side. All right. So we're going to adhere the fuzzy side centered in our oblong, a little modern oval punch out, and then remove the liner from the clear side. Now it's sticky, and we'll close this, burnish it, and carefully separate the 2 layers for the first time. I like the clear side here because when you're opening, this grabs your attention, and then we don't have that white fuzzy looking back at us. And then we'll just burnish those on. Now we've got it open. Before we close it up again, let's grab some ribbon. I've got another new online exclusive product here that I'm using. This is the basic white ribbon. I think it's just kind of a classic ribbon. It's got a nice weave. This is what we're including in our April card club for cool people. So you have until April 5th to get involved in our card club subscription. And so if you're a card club member, bookmark this project, because this is what you make with your extra ribbon and iridescent gems and your extra designer series paper. Okay, so be sure to make a bookmark of this and grab this project sheet off the blog. The link is below. Project details, click here. When you click there, it'll take you to the blog. When you get to the blog post, you're going to scroll down past the embedded video, and then click the little button below that says today's project sheet. And then save that one to put with your April card club for cool people. And you can make this gift card holder with what's left after you make your cards. All right, so we've got our little ribbon. Every gift needs a nice big bow, I think. And we're going to grab our leaf and glue dot, or glot, as we've kind of come to call them around here. And I'm going to put a glue dot on the stem, put the leaves so that they kind of cascade off of the edge of our oblong closure. And we need some Stampin' Dimensionals now. I'm going to take some of this size, and I'm going to put one right over that glue dot, And then I'm going to put one here and then like a triangle. And then we can remove the liner on those dimensionals. And we can pop our flower right on top. All right, so now we've got some beautiful green leaves, the white bow, a beautiful flower. Let's set these aside for a minute. We got to do some stamping. I've got pecan pie ink, Stampin' Pierce mat. We're going to use the coordinating stamp set now, the Delightful Wishes stamp set for our greetings. I've got lots of love and you a happy birthday because they coordinate with that wishing big stamp or die cut. So we want to say happy birthday and love. So let's get some masking tape. I just got a little mint tape here. Any low tack tape will do. And we're going to mask off lots of and leave love. And over here, we're going to mask off UA and leave happy birthday. Let's grab some of those white die cuts that I showed you earlier. And we're going to stamp happy birthday. And let me show you here for placement. You got your flower and leaves. So if you want to just kind of lay your flower on the corner there, you want to fit the happy birthday a little high of, or a little low of center, all the way to the right. And that'll give you a nice place to write a little greeting and sign your name, and enough room to embellish with your gorgeous two-tone flower. All right, so remove the mask off of UA and then place happy birthday. A little low of center, a little level. Excuse my head if it's in there. Trying to keep it from going uphill or downhill. And there's happy birthday. We'll set happy birthday aside for just a minute, and then I'll bring in our tag. And now we've got the little love word. Let's ink that up. And then remove the mask. Be careful, that mask is inky. Don't get it all over. And then the word love as low as you can get it on the tag. So cute. I love that little love on that tag. All right, now got our little blue hearts and the take your pick tool. I'm going to grab the two pieces separate and liquid glue. I'll put a dot of liquid glue above love. Pick up the little heart. Use the take your pick tool to drop it right in the glue and give that a second to dry. Oh, all right, then got our gift card holder sample and the one we're working on. Let's get some glue again and get happy birthday in there. Oh, my happy birthday is downhill. Give it to somebody who loves me anyways. I'll put that one a little bit high of center so we have room for that flower. Once we get the flower and the leaves on there, hopefully it'll be less obvious. See, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just neat and made with love, right? Got a little glue on my flower. Let me get a little glue on my leaf here. This is the one that we cut up. And we're going to position them to make our happy birthday look as little downhill as possible. Oh, have you been stamping for any time at all? You know what I'm talking about. Downhill happens. Stamp it again if it really, really bothers you. I think I'm okay with it. It's only paper though. All right, that's our inside, except for our little hearts. We need these guys. So there's our hearts. We're going to put them face up on the table. We're going to dot a little bit of glue where we want the heart to live. 1, 2. And then we'll use the take your pick tool just like we did for the outside. Drop one into the glue. Pick up the next one. Drop it into the glue. And now while the glue's wet, we have a little bit of time here to straighten them out Straighten up and fly right, hearts. Looking good. That's the inside. And outside, we've got our little love tag and some linen thread. I've got my floss threader. Get those on Amazon too. If you don't know about those, you're missing out on life. Put the linen thread through the floss threader. Put the floss threader through the hole on the tag. Put the floss threader under the ribbon on the gift card holder. Just slide that right underneath. See, we got that little floss threader peeking out there. Just grab the end of that. Make sure that your linen thread doesn't come out of the loop and pull. There's your tag threaded right onto your gift card holder. And now just tie it. I like the big loopy bows, and I like to let the linen thread do its curly thing from off the spool. Why fight it? That's how I feel about it. Why fight it? And then we can cut that away from the spool, trim the tail, and that, my friends, is the sweetest little gift card holder for Mother's Day, for birthdays, for a wedding or baby shower where you want to give a gift card, but give it in a beautiful artistic way. Little pouch and the Velcro closure. If you've got any questions about the project, you can email Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com. To shop Stampin' Up! 24/7, you can buzz over to marisalvarez.stampinup.net. Oh, and don't forget, let's grab a little bit of sparkle. Do you see those iridescent gems right there? Card Club for cool people. You get half a pack of the gems and half a pack of the little bumblebees in your April kit. So go ahead and embellish how you like, either using some of your leftover iridescent gems or bumblebees. Make some with iridescent gems, make some with bumblebees, whatever makes you happy. If you got questions about Card Club, if there's anything I can do to help you stay crafty, reach out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.